You will find the link to AI generated crypto podcast episodes in the description and pinned in comments below. Most beginners lose money in crypto not from price swings but from the company they keep. One private chat room quietly costs newcomers thousands in 15 minutes. You will know how to spot it, avoid it, and turn community access into real protection. We will map the exact places to learn, expose the traps hiding as exclusive groups, and reveal the single DM that opens doors to experts. Watch to the end, and I will give you the one action that changes everything. Subscribe now if you want research driven crypto lessons, no hype, only practical moves that protect capital and speed learning. You can read every guide and still walk into the same trap. Crypto is social, not just technical. Learning alone is like trying to interpret a movie from screenshots. You miss context, nuance, and the crowd source checks that stop costly errors. Communities act as early warning systems. Someone spots a red flag, calls it out, and the group learns. Without that signal, you learn the hard way. That feeling watching your balance fall while the chat cheers is avoidable. Community can be the difference between a lesson and a financial wound. Not all groups are equal. There are three types: learning first, hype first, and funnel first. Only one of these types reliably protects newcomers. Learning first groups are evidence led and moderators enforce standards. Debates are welcome in learning first groups. Hype first groups feature victory posts, screenshots of gains, and emotional triggers designed to push action. Funnel first groups are disguised classrooms that ultimately sell courses and signals. You can spot the difference by checking pinned resources, post quality, moderator behavior, dissent tolerance, and member mix. Step into a hype first group and you will feel urgency engineered to make you act without understanding. It is not necessarily malice, it is design. Up next, a 30-second checklist to vet any group instantly. 30 seconds is all it takes. Scan for pinned resources and ask whether they are evidence based. Look at recent post quality and decide whether posts are analysis or price screenshots. Watch moderator behavior and check whether moderators cite sources. Test dissent tolerance by looking for critical posts and seeing whether they remain visible. Examine member mix to see if there are verified experts or mostly anonymous accounts. If any of these answers fail, leave. This checklist gives you an x-ray into group health. Use it once and you will avoid months of wasted noise. Now, three networking moves that multiply what you learn and keep your money safer. Most people network to look important. Smart beginners network to learn faster and to avoid losses. Move 1. Ask specific narrow questions rather than asking what to buy. Good questions invite analysis. Move 2. Add value first by sharing a tiny research note, a summary, or a helpful link. Reciprocity drives better answers. Move 3. Post public micro audits by sharing a small trade and the logic behind it. Invite critic and use public accountability to sharpen judgment. These moves turn strangers into collaborators. That collaborative correction can save entire positions. There is one message that cuts through the noise and consistently gets experts to reply. Most direct messages fail. This one works. Use this template. Hi, I am learning about specific topic. I wrote a 3 bullet summary of what I understand so far. Could you point out the biggest mistake I might be making? Attach 3 concise bullets with your current thinking. This message shows work, humility, and respect for the expert's time. It is the difference between asking for a favor and asking for mentorship. One such message saved a beginner from a trade that would have wiped 20% of their portfolio. That is not hypothetical, it happens. A reply is a beginning, not a finish. Most people blow the next step. Convert replies into mentorship by thanking implementing feedback, and posting quick results. Ask permission for occasional check-ins of 5 to 10 minutes every few months. Build reputational credit by being consistent and concise. Mentorship compounds, and one thoughtful correction can prevent years of bad habits. Before we finish, one common mistake ruins smart people's community strategy, and it is subtle. Wet groups fast ask targeted questions, send the DM template, and convert replies into mentorship. Almost everyone forgets one small step, and that single omission ruins the whole process. Communities only protect you when you invest in credibility, not followers. Credibility equals consistency plus transparency. Show up with quality questions, public results, and frequent micro updates. Over time, people trust you. Trust turns ad hoc advice into preemptive guidance. That is where losses stop being random. A beginner posted a botched trade log, mentors corrected the analysis, they adjusted strategy, and the next trade was small and disciplined. They avoided a large loss and learned faster. That control, the calm of making informed moves, is rare. It feels like turning the ocean into a map. Do one thing now: join one vetted group and send that DM within 24 hours. It is a small step that begins the trust loop. If you want research driven crypto lessons that protect capital and sharpen decisions, subscribe now. We dismantle the noise and give you clear next steps every week. Before you make your next trade, watch our next video on worldwide crypto adoption trends. It maps where the real communities and opportunities are forming. Click now. Tired? Tried the DM? Drop DM sent in the comments, and I will pin the best examples so members can copy them. Thank you for watching.